right, so today I got a product update for you guys for MetaVision. So this is MetaVision 2.0, and the most important update in this version is the ability to process images and videos locally on your system using local LLM models, and that will allow you to generate AI metadata, descriptions, and shortened file names all on your machine without having to upload anything or without having to pay any API costs. So that's pretty revolutionary. This is not something that was possible a couple of months ago, but with new models such as Gemma 4B and Qwen 3.5, now we can do it. So as you can see, the interface hasn't really changed. And if you want an in-depth overview of MetaVision in general, I'm going to leave a link to the MetaVision 1.0 product demo that I did. So for this video, I'm just going to go straight into the local LLM stuff. So the first thing you're going to want to do is open your settings. You're going to see over here that you have the ability to switch between the Google Gemini API and local model, which is using Llama CPP, which is bundled inside the software. So the only thing that you're going to have to do externally is download your local LLMs. In this case, I personally have Gemma 4B and Qwen 3.5, and the best way to do that is with a free piece of software called LM Studio, and it'll actually tell you which one have vision capabilities, because that's the most important part for this one, is that they have vision capabilities, and MetaVision will actually scan. Let's say you install a bunch of LLMs. Well, it'll actually scan for the ones that do have vision capabilities for you. So you don't have to worry too much about that. But LM Studio does show you which ones are. So the interface is a lot more user-friendly because of that. So to get that set up, once you download your LLMs and you set it up in whatever folder that you want, you're going to actually want to navigate to that folder. So in my case, I have them set up over here. And it's going to prompt you which one you want to use by default. So you can see I have these two installed. I'm going to go Gemma 4B because that's my personal favorite. And you can actually validate the setup to make sure that everything is working. So as we can see, that passed inspection. And then you're going to want to save. All right. So once that's done, we can get out of here. And I'm actually going to show you guys an example of what the speed looks like when you're processing things locally. So let's just go straight into it. I'm going to import the videos, and for benchmarking, like I'm using a MacBook Air M1 with 16 gigabytes of RAM. So nothing fancy. This is like the bare minimum actually you could be using, and it still works pretty well. But I have to admit that it is a bit slower than doing it in the cloud, surprisingly. Obviously, that's going to depend on your internet connection too, but in general, it is a bit slower. So you see I have my two videos imported, and I specifically chose two duplicates, like they're the same video, it's just a copy, just to see how it handles that kind of thing. Duplicates, that is. So if I hit process video over here, as you can see, the first thing that it's going to do every time you open MetaVision is load the local model, which it just did. But that could take a while, and that's what the progress bar is for. It's just so that you don't think that the app is frozen or anything. So it already did that, and right now it's processing the videos. So you guys can use the video as a benchmark to see how long it takes on a MacBook Air M1. But usually it takes between 30 to 60 seconds per video. So you do the math if you want to do 100,000. But if you're going to be using a higher end MacBook or Mac, with the M4 or, with the Max or any of that stuff, it will obviously help a lot. And right now, MetaVision is only on Mac OS. The only version, the Windows version that we offer is for enterprise users. So I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of the video. But for now, you can see that it just finished one video. And the speed obviously is going to vary. It's not always going to be the same depending on, what the load is on your computer right now. Like I'm using OBS, I'm recording a video, so keep that in mind. It might be a little bit faster for you guys or a little bit slower if you got a bunch of other things running at the same time. But the information is being updated in real time in the interface. So that's always a nice little feature. And it should finish the second video in just a little bit. But there we go. So there we have it. So we have our descriptions. We can go ahead and open the master CSV. And you can see you have the descriptions. and they're a little bit varied. They're not the exact same description, which is always nice. So it just shows that it's, it's scanning, even if it's the same video, it's going through the process twice, and it doesn't always come out the same. So you can actually reprocess videos if you don't like the description, and it'll do something different and not always regurgitate the same thing. So that's cool. Shortened file name, you see we avoid duplicates by adding a number at the end. So that's set up inside MetaVision. And we have all our keywords like usual. And we have the same export options as in MetaVision 1.0. We've even hardened the embedding specifically to videos, because I know a lot of you guys were asking about that. So yes, you can embed metadata directly into the video, and same thing for images in the photo pipeline. But that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. So this is MetaVision 2.0. This is a pretty cool feature. I really like it. Basically, you'll never really have to pay for Gemini API ever again, if or set it up for that matter, if you can just be patient enough with your computer, or maybe you'll update to a better one. And like I was saying, a lot of you were asking for a Windows version in particular. And the reason I don't want to support Windows for consumers, for consumer users or prosumers, is simply because it's just too much overhead. It's way too much work. Like Mac OS is very simple. It's streamlined the process. Windows, introduces a lot of different edge cases, and it's just not worth supporting in my case at the stage that I'm at. So it is available for enterprise users though, but the thing is, you are going to have to be open to paying enterprise level prices, because we're going to be supporting you directly. So we can have custom integrations in MetaVision in your particular pipeline available to you, but that's, and if you're on Mac OS, it's even better. But if you're using Windows, it's going to be a private, basically a private setup that we're going to do for you. So if you're interested, by all means, contact us by email. You can go to our website. And for everyone else who's as excited as I am about this, if you have any questions, you can leave us a comment. You can reach out to us by email as well. And MetaVision 2.0 for macOS Apple Silicon is available on the Decibel Peak shop right now. I'm going to leave a link to that in the description so you can check it out. And remember, there's a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you want to try it, make sure that it fits your particular kind of work or pipeline. You can do it risk-free, and we'll refund you in 30 days if you're not satisfied. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next update.